Welcome to John Cray's channel. Let's get started to this new video tutorial. Today I'm gonna create here review a pineapple fun character. So as you can see, I'm starting with egg shape, making a sketch using a pastel drawing. You can use this brush and download it in my link available on the description below. Guys, as you can notice here, as I say in most of my starting videos, start with basic geometries such as eggs, circles, squares, and all the very primary forms that you can imagine. On the part that I found it a bit more challenging, and maybe you will find too if you follow this design process, it is to design the leaves on top. But think like that. Think in triangles. Triangles that have deformations. And here I'm adding some small triangles forms for this pineapple because I want to make it really fun. As well, you can think that there is a spike on this pineapple, right? But I don't want to make it to look very dangerous. Instead, I want to make this more cute. Okay, I'm using more pressure in my drawings, mainly because I want to define more the lines. As you can see, I'm doing these lines just to bring the texturing that I will add later on. I'd say that this design it is not very easy for very beginners, but once you challenge yourself to try to make something that is challenging, I promise you, you will learn a lot. As you can notice, I'm adding just a bit of more definition on these lines because I want to make sure that my design have a good decision. So if you try to get things done very quickly, just be careful with this trap. The patience, it is the most important thing that you need to have when you are making the design. I say that most people try to skip the constructions and try to get things quickly done because they kind of want to finish the art. But it is important to have patience when you are creating, because if you have patience during this process, you're gonna save much more time later during your finished design, because you don't want to get back to the beginning once you have started to make all the shapes, alright? And I have a new suggestion for you. I'm using a lot of colorful sketch design because it makes easy for me to recognize where I will place my shapes. You can use the blue or red tones as I'm using here. And one of the things that it is very important, at least for this moment that I'm doing this top part, it is to separate it by layers. The layers, it is gonna be your best friend when creating different type of shadows. You don't want to make shadows in just one single layer. Believe me, you're gonna struggle a lot if you don't separate it by layers, and you'll see soon what I mean about that. The most favorite part for me is to build the eyes. I think the eyes, it is what brings the life of your character. It's here that you can add the expression as well. Adding a mouth that is a bit different, just making like most character designers do, like smiling or having some very standard expression. Instead, I suggest you to make something different. Make the character like, screaming, crying, doing something emotional. When you add emotions to your design, it makes much more with life. It makes it different. But be careful in the over exaggeration because you don't want to make your design to look very overreaction. As you can notice in my videos, I'm using grayscale in the shape process The reason for that it is that I'm using a lot of gradient map to add the colors. Gradient map, it is very incredible resource because it is easy for you to apply the colors. I'm not trying to get things faster. Instead, I want to get things in an easy way, alright? And I added the lines in vector, and I'm using right now, as you can see, the mesh deformations. This is created by the vector mesh because it is easy for you to create these distortions. It is not perfect, alright? I try to bring this, but you see that after we apply the shading, it gets better. Alright, now I'm using finally the gradient map, as I like to explain this part of this process. I started with just one single color, and then I added others, push it to orange colors. You're gonna notice that the yellow and the shadow of the yellow will become more push it to orange and red than just a gray. If you are creating this type of stylized things, cute, playful, chibi, anime, well, I will give you the best advice. You can add a lot of saturations in your design. Saturation is gonna make your design more appealing. It's more, let's say, liveful, you know? This is what I'm adding here in this design. Okay, now let's talk about the shadows and shadings that I'm adding here inside of this leaves part. One key aspect that you can see, it is that I'm selecting each part of these layers that I did in the beginning and add the shadows. I don't need to change for now the colors of the shadows because the gradient map do that for me. I just need to use a gray color, and it's gonna add for me automatically the shadows, alright? And this part here, it is a bit difficult because you need to manage to add more and more shadows, because the shadows is gonna make it the layer more separated. As you can see, I added a bit more darker part in the paintings to separate much better these layers. If you don't do that, your design will look like flat, and we want to avoid this flatness because once you have this rounded, soft aspect, your design will become better and more rounded. Of course, I don't want to make you confused about my process. In fact, I want to invite you to join me as an assignment. You can try to build this design and send to our Discord, available for the patrons. Your support, it is very important to keep these contents here coming up week after week. Okay, as you can see, I added a lot of highlight, and I don't want to make this video too long for you to polish more your paintings. Remember that we need to avoid the flat. Here's the final result, and I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.